person with curly brown hair and dark shades sits on a bus, holding a dismantled cane as the city drifts past outside. They turn to the camera.
Kia ora, I'm Ari, and what you just heard was audio description. It explains what's happening on a screen for blind and low vision people like myself. Today, I'm going to be catching up with Riley, a young Takatāpui student who lives in Tamaki, Makoto.
Colourful icons populate a multicolored background, an able production. The curving black logo for Irirangi Te Motu, New Zealand on Air. Yellow block text reads, Sight Unseen. A young person sits at a bus stop when Ari swaggers in with a cane.
Riley?
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Jeez, your cane is so cool. Come sit.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
So much
They
cooler
compare
white.
canes.
It's just a standard white cane.
Yeah.
It does have a sticker that does say, slay homophobia on it.
Slay homophobia.
Yeah.
As opposed to slay homophobia.
Ko Riley tuku ingoa. My pronouns are he, they, ia. Ia is a pronoun for Māori because I'm Takatāpui. I'm trans-masc. I'm a university student, neurospicy. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
Sat on a bed, Riley rummages through a rainbow-coloured box.
I have this memory box and it's quite fitting that it's in a rainbow shoebox. Oh, this is my first cane tip, so that's kind of cute. I think that's kind of sentimental.
What's your language around your vision?
I use the terms low vision and visually impaired interchangeably, just kind of whatever situation I'm in. Some people have different understandings on what each term means. I used to use the term legally blind as well, just because I'm on the cusp of that.
It's interesting because I identify really strongly as blind.
Yeah.
I am blind,
Yeah.
and I'm actually quite proud of that. Low vision was a term invented by sighted people, which further stigmatizes blind people.
That's a really good point you bring up because I don't identify with blind because when I say blind, people instantly assume I can see nothing. I've been told I'm faking. I don't look stereotypically blind. Now I do wear shaded glasses. But
Join the club.
yes.
At home, Riley hangs clothes on an outdoor drying rack, then climbs in through a window. Riley's room is decorated with protest signs and photos from various rallies.
How do you feel that you fit into the queer community?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
Or don't fit in, maybe, I don't know.
I feel like I fit in quite well. Like I do various things within the queer community, and I think a big part of that would be like my activism, stuff that I really am passionate about.
Riley paints a Pride Progress flag beside Ari.
What's the sign for?
When a certain group of people decided that they didn't want the rainbow crossings, they attacked us.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing here is the Progress Pride flag, and what I'm going to write on top of it is, you cannot erase us. You know, just because you can't see us or you decide that we should hide doesn't mean I'm going to hide and that I'm not going to exist.
Nice.
Queer people have always existed throughout history and
we always will.
At night, Riley crosses a street, tapping their cane like a minesweeper. Riley skirts around dimly lit fences and road cones that someone has rudely left out.
it's quite light enough. I don't actually need my cane right now. My existence is political, and there's some things that being low vision and then being trans as well, I've got to think, is it safe to be here? Probably not, because I can't see what's happening around me. Like walking down the street at night, it's risky.
Riley crosses the Karangahape Road rainbow crossing.
So tell me about how your relationship is with your family now that you're out and trans and all these exciting, spicy things.
A lot of people expect me, because I have a disability, that I've got wraparound whānau support and that they're always there for me. It's not true for everyone. We're not all cocooned by family. And then I've got chosen whānau in the queer community. We just look out for each other.
In an old school lecture hall, Riley participates in an exercise class on rainbow yoga mats.
3, 2, 1. Draw your belly button in. Everything nice and tight.
At one point I said, no, there's no way I can be trans-masc, because the only representation I had was maybe this negative stuff online, a lot of very homophobic views about trans people in the media.
Switch one over. Well done.
I'm shaking like a leaf. Maybe I was in denial that that could ever be a possibility, but then I met someone who was trans-masc, low vision, just living their life.
And who was this person?
Their name was Josh.
At Auckland University, Riley sits with bearded Josh.
What was so safe about meeting me? I've never quite understood.
I think you're the first person that I saw that was trans, and being low vision and just breaking all those stereotypes. You and a whole bunch of others made me realize that there's so much more to me than just my low vision or my queer identity. Like, I'm a full package and I wouldn't be myself without any of these intersecting, interweaving things.
Like, me and my trans identity, not a problem. Like, that is all good. However, when I look at disability and my low vision, I never accepted it. Not until recently. But watching you just go out and live your life, and I don't know, for me it's inspiring to see you being able to do the things that you've been doing and achieve the things that you've achieved.
Yeah.
Like, that is the most amazing gift.
Yeah.
And watching you achieve has helped me accept a part of who I am.
And would you say you're pretty comfortable within your own identity now?
There was many times where I was like, there's no one else like me in the world. I don't have a future.
What do you think got you to where you are today?
I think finding other queer people in the world, hearing other queer stories.
At a basement theatre show,
I was born with a vagina.
the deadpan performer makes a sudden bridge pose. Riley laughs from the audience. Later, Riley shuts one eye to watch the show as the performer dances under sheer fabric.
Becoming everything, my edges blurring into everyone else's.
Not gonna lie, that show was so relatable in multiple ways.
After the show, Riley and some friends sit with the performer.
Thank you for addressing some really, really much needed addressing issues. Because there's not a lot of space that I think trans-mascs are represented.
Often in media, like, there's a lot of storylines involving trans people that are very sad.
Yeah.
You know? And of
Oh,
course,
100%.
It's important and it's a real thing and we should talk about that. But I think I felt like, I just want to make something that's actually really joyful.
What would Riley now say to Riley 5 years ago?
I would just say it gets better.
At the table, the friends chat and laugh together.
It's not all sad and dark. There are people like you in the world. You have a future and you're not useless. You're gonna get somewhere. We just don't know where yet. But we're working on it.
It's all about love, you know?
That's my yap.
At night, Riley gets on a bus. An end credit sequence. Irirangi Te Motu, New Zealand On Air. Audio description by Abel.